akwaba edwaba the dialogue show eso on the Twitter television ha na esim konwa na fo yedi Ghana nkomo ahodo nyina ede ema wonne ene na awotwe mu nkomo ben na ekọ ene de etwago weekends no ekọ no se ekọ niye ede ma waye mfa seda no emfa ma de aseda ese no sanso no nkuto na omankwa wese a dem keka wa bia eni ho etua no pa bia etisi anopa ya ekrado ese ye ba be somo man no so ye somo man no through Kencity Media so me din ede kwame abo akuda nkwamo abeti afrem ekomodo I am your host with the most and I am your moderator. Every Saturday ko ise no nkron bebo apa wosima no adueno no dialogue show na me de ebre wo production team no bia aya na famu de amadwumadi no hyase kosi se ye de beko awie yemfa aseda no emma de aseda ese no anopa bia no ya na ye ka se okenkan Psalm 104 yi nyankopon kese ye editrel na okacho se me nyankopon no ahye han satade no watre osum center matam na se edro nwumra modoma nyina pie kopo mo no aduane wo wonse bode mo motase na me wo mkra na sade ye chi a wombutubutu matu manipa friko munwuma so no munwuma ho kosi sade besan asabim so it is the will of the Lord say was anopa bia no me no ehia wahyehe ato hodada enti anopa ye yehia we nwuma so yemfa akomapa enko yemfa pepepe ye enko na fe yenka nche oman no se ye besom oman no osompa anopa nyankopon hwe me no mie no amumuye na se enka ohwe me no mie no amumuye anka hwan ne begina ewo nanim eno nti se okenkan Psalm 130 osimifra burukunkum fe Awurade tie me ne papa ya so tie me nkotosre agya wo hwe mumuye na se nka ohwe mumuye a enka hwan ne begina ewo nanim na so na fache ewo fam ne asuro so what kind of love is this odobe ena nyankopon ewo ema me no mie no si Israel mo ni na Awurade so na ne famu pe ena doye ewo nyankopon do me no mie no enti na brin na no ma adepa bi echi me no mie no sey enti won so kire odo ene adoye efa kire onyonko na ne manyina so enti me nkoso ye wo the dialogue show so anopai ye de wiem sakram sam donhwe adunu na ye de anim no ebebro sanso ena agokansie mrante no ba be je adwa na omso abesom ye ewa agudie ekwa so CJ Winters entertainment ho a eno so de beba ene ye motivation say ena ye ka motivational message a ye de ema wo no say ene ye ka e de atro so wenu nyina no eye nsem ne nkomo a ye de e de ama alongside ene nkomo ahodo wo ho ene oman emu politically no na watching mu by Thursday I was say finance minister ekomra sebedwam no the economic budget statement no ekoto mrasebedwafo enim fiti say ye di budget ni tumu no ebesi ne sen na oman ni sikasem no wadi no afa obehia bi aka ho the tax for neighbor na tax exemptions and ode ba ni nyina no ewo ha ebedi nkomo ede ama ya na Abubakari enso da ne benkum so na ho ayiyo ne hyehye na wotwetwa mu no ode kona wie ye ne mpanifo bi a omso akwadare no mabe ewo the monarchy installations no emu no bedi hu nkomo na fe yahwe said ye enkomo eti so dwumadie ne very very packed action I wo so eye pipa ene anopa said ye meka kire wo no yenkona fe yenkoje pledge ne mra anopa bia no ye ka kire wo say fa koma pakọ adwuma bia wo ye bia no fa koma pa di akire se ade pam na wo pam a make sure say nipa no wo ye fashion designer enipa no ode ne material bre wo no we expect material no and I say finished product no which is atade no on the day bi a wa hye wo eni ni hwamo akoba na sa wadwuma na sa stick say ye ade na wo ton a wo ye dwadini a make sure so wade na wo ton o ton de amaga na ni a list ono so so twa o ho be han kakra no ono so ho han kakra enkofo atwam ne bo se koba na sa na o man no ye demonstration a wo ye bi atia ni de bia na de kosi aban so sa nsemi a ye bebo akire wo na no payi no de bia wo ka bi enya aban panifo nkwa na eka so the power bestowed on me as a moderator I duly declare say the pledge.
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
abusua enti hwe se de ensemi tie na bisa ho se enti se wo ye osofo na wotie ne na anopa ya bisa se aburamu nso na woton ye no se de woton no ana woton ma nipa na esa oil no se de woton ma nipa no eye no ano no ana se folder water na woton ma nipa no eye no ano no folder water no ton no sen wo krom e na woton no sen wo wa sorry sanso na wonso kofa ne mafiri abroche na obeton wo man mu a okofa ne sen na woton ne sen menu mienu nyina na ama ye ho ekire mfa nkosi amanyofo no so kra ansa ye nkọ ho ye bekọ ho. That is the reason why I catch you say anopa bia no tie sa de we a na se wo ye man mu panini e do man ni sika hye wonsa ye entrust o man ni wo fe wo na wo di no bibia na wo de ye de wankasa wo pa emo o man no a abanfo from eba no be tu so sa enkasa ye political witch hunting. God's law of karma enso ewo ho somo man no sompa ebeduru ba bi no na ye de bibia dra wo ho ye say order of the voter it just what somo man no man no ebo abas and munyam hye be na chen we mayem pay botom nko na ye ho na enya ekwan no a ye fa so no ase ne hu sika bedi wo ho ensuo no manfo nya binom na hu sika bedi wo ho but ye still uguso enjoy no yire no ma ye fra odada na obi mre law of karma becho enti ano pay yemfa sanse mintu ye ho fo na fe yemfa enko ye me se de wiem sakrem sem no ebe ya fa donhwere edunu na ya edi enum sen ena ya fa production team ne boya me akọ wiem ne akọ hwe se de wiem sakrem sem no afa ena baba. Right, abusa nti hwe se de ewiem sakrom samrati anopa yi a anopa yi ye fo obi de se aflawo anglogan afeka so a wini ba Cape Coast akwade azim ho kofodua atimoda kumase ene ne mpotem kwa utafo eka ho oboase takwa se hwebekwai ene ne mpotem anopa yi ketekrachi fo no mtie yom betimenya nsuo ejino ha mobupen aduanan atebu ejura kintampo gosusu nyane tachiman sampa ene ne mpotem no ohunu no se ebo kakra ewo wiem Ghana afana ba bebre no ano ebo ewo wiem nunkum a ejina wiem no ejina habo bupen aduanan ekosi na duesia eso ya ho hye no anopa yi ejina susupuno no eso no ejina free 23 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius anopa yi awia bobrem na awia akra be ni ti ede amayen eno nam so be ma mmea bi wo ho mutie yi obetime anya nsuo ofo obi di se ho kofodua achimoda ena kwa utafo ne mpotemo ne yede komase enso abeka ho betime anya nsuo sanso na se hwebekwai obetimi anya ensuo na afi yede atebu nso abeka ho omso de no ejina ohabobu pen aduasa ekosi na aduana eso 30 to 40% na chese ensuo ebetimi agugo ede aman awia bobrem ne se awia no etimi pegya ne mu aya ho hye ne bepegya anopa yi susupuno no a ejina 23 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius no eba begina 29 27 ena akosoro kra no 30 degrees Celsius efite wi abobremu ekọ na nwumremu no ogidie se ebo kakra eba besanka wi msanso na nso timi ehunu no eno na mso be ma mmea bi wo ho betime nya nso afei azim ho kofodua ena atimodan tie yo betime nya nso a eno no ejina hamobu pen aduanan 40% de chese nso de betomia aka no de ebo kakra ba besanka wi na afei anwumre no ya hunu se ensuo no egugu sa be ma ya ho hye no so ate abegina 26 25 na akosoro kwa na 27 degrees Celsius na chese yatimi enjoy anwumre no kakra yenko Ghana TV farm yegina me bi de se yendi tamale bole damango bogatanga na lelugu afei wa jirapa ene ne mpotemo no se wugina sa mmea bi de se bogatanga na lelugu wa ene jirapa utie yo betime nya nsuo anopa yi ejina ohamobu pen aduasa kosi na aduanan eso 30 to 40% de bet nsuo betime agugu me aka no de ebo kakra ene wo wiem ede mom oma ho hye no anopa yi ejina free 25 ekosi 26 degrees Celsius afei awia bobrem na awia akra be niti ede amom na afei ensuo kakra so atimi agugu awia no damango ene ne mpotem bogatanga na lelugu ombetimi anya nsuo eno so ejina ohamobu pen aduasa awia bobrem no ya ho hye nbepegya anopa yi de no aba begina 30 ena afei 32 degrees Celsius anwumre no na ebo kakra besanka awiem se wo wa ena jirapa ene ne mpotem na ahwehwe me a onso tie ye obetime nya nsuo anwumre no ejina ohamobu pen aduanan no nam so be ma ya ho hye no anaso omso ho hye no wasirem man TV fam no eso ate abegina 28 and 29 degrees Celsius. Nti ebo kakra ewo wiem san so na afọ ba bia kwaye breto mepo na no tan ewo ba bia ho ensuo ewo sutade ewo yempo ano no anope ewiem yenyu kakra ewo saamia mia se wo hwade ewo ntentin so wo saamia no esan ebo a ewo wiem ntino nya de obehunu akiri ya na wo ye driver ni a wakai ase no so ativi fam eho bekoso aye hye esan ewia kakra ebo ewo sa empotem wo no ensuo kakra ewo ho nsumran ne ba ebetimi anya nsuo nti sei na damu no ebe afa donhwere adunu na ya edi anim no brason se wo se ye ne agokansie mrantie no edi enkomo Agyapong agya anyama ba beduru but ma me motivate you a little bit na fe ye ba mpanifo ankasa be ba me edi nkomo afa nkomo bi ate sei ehwo de na production team no ka kyewo ene anopay ewo ye motivation no eso de ye kan say the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Simple. The only way to do a great work is to love what you do. Said the way no, say na be dem what dom was kono wa ye ne papa mu. Nti osade bia wo ye bia no onya passion de ma de na wo ye ne koba na saa I just obi say so nipa we de o sa passion de ma no. And our bobo our passion for the ball and our ye dwuma bia or tonwuma our passion to tonwuma na otimi se one la bia de na one for do made na wo ye no you can never do a great job until the catch one no say the only way to do a great work no is to love what you do and I pay the production team eka e de achonsem ahodo bebre no a e ho ye ne mpanimfo bi ehia e bedi sa nkomo no e de amount e wo motivation so ye bisa say e ba na sa na no pa bia utia motivation in say was show crying say na be ya abrabo no o ma hwe nkoto okwan mu a obedane ato isan say your life is a property to the government and for that matter was protected at the Emma war enkoma hodo e wo ho na asante ebo a ayekra na mache
yeah no
boko de
onyame wa yemekes
right weekends that is saying
oh me de enkwana de bia me pre apart from no de onyame na ochesu nyame obedi aka
right ma yandwane wona fe ye no ni nkomo kakra ewo mu enra World Cup eba na wieye minim say the third place and the fourth place match no ya bede hu nkomo yenwura the final nankasa emu tidbit bia ewo mu the obese say history I am make you mu and say enra ohwe the game no koye na minim say as a Spain dominative match of the passing there can home to that of Argentina. They are man basa.
Well, Chinese warrior be a finishing chu. Oka assembly or say general be an war with one plan.
Okay. You
should always be formless. And that's exactly what Argentines know almost year. We've known say almost way almost ball. But for some strange reason, and Rano they decided to sit back and take the pressure, spin the bomb. And they nearly took the game into penalty shootouts. But once his destiny say Spain, Ebeje, and at the right time, no more Shego, no, it did happen. So, well, we the neutrals, we wanted give and take affair. End-to-end action. Argentines had a plan because their plan was to win and not to entertain you.
Right.
Until their plan was to do everything possible to get the game in a way a bit favor which they thought was a penalty shootout and I can. But Spain also had different ideas. And at any time, Spanish national team were knocking, say Beya or Mobe to me, and in that as so your patience, about then you obey focused on what you are doing instead of be indestructible. Argentines no any more was to frustrate them, but they stayed focused and they got the results that was needed. It's been the first time a tournament they do certain year. Team now opposing team never had a shot on target. A lot of statistics were against them. But well, like I said, Sunchu, they are not kind. And ya won't or no said will be win the war, no planet the call, depending on the opponent that you have. And on a better the way. At long last the battle has ended. And Spain are champions for the second time. And there was similarity be in 2010 winning a World Cup. No? Spain first game was against Minos. Almost losing. Now, in this tournament, almost draw my first game against Minos to say Cape.
Right.
Then they came into the tournament in 2010 as European champions. This time around, and so same thing. They had a lot of their players playing for Barcelona.
Right.
This time around, the same thing, and it happened. So it looked like history was on their side. They said, once you do the right thing, you can get the result.
Right.
The difference in this, they had a coach who was like a fatherly figure to the team, very family man, religious, very friendly with the media.
Right.
And I quite remember at the point, team photographer no he called the team together to embrace the photographer. And it tells you, say, and before the tournament, he's never coached at the highest level. Most of them pass through the hands. So at the under 18 and the 19 level. So when the place announced to say position of the manager became vacant, obviously it fell on him. Say, "Oh no, will be obey to me." That's right. Spain, and it was like a teacher and a student affair. Lionel Okochi Argentina team, or any pro licenses, Lefonte and Otichi, or China there, and they have that bond, and they had similar things about family. They were almost treating the pane and and I think the unfortunate thing is we did not see the way Naki perseverance in end-to-end action. But then at the end of the day, we have a winner. The question we should be asking is 48 teams help pay the cost of the tournament.
Okay.
In terms of politics, Trump, Iran, visa, referee, visa, hydration break, NSA, these are things in the days to come. FIFA will review all these things to see, say, a bois for the development of the game.
Right.
Even though hydration break, no more the welfare of the players. It being so for TV to capitalize on it because Fox Sports that 30 seconds to say cost them we advertise about $300,000.
That's right. So
that was huge money. And yes, see a share nina a 48 teams, 104 matches, 308 goals, 6.8 million people and a share game. And yesterday, America actually said when it comes to showbiz, omni class, omni competitor, world class of their own. Top scorer no was Mbappe 10 goals, the best player Rodri, Elfi Spain, young player Pau Kobasi, Spain 19 years. Best keeper, Unai Simon, and a fair play, Ekoma Holland. It's Sebia, almost the JC of the tournament award in Bemagana, said they're not more kind of say no namonijum. Right.
Okay. We no Messi, one greatest of all time, the go to know the World Cup 2026 one
not to blaspheme.
Okay.
Jesus used 3 years and 3 years still I don't know
right.
And see Messi on the yeni paid enye bibia na obetumi aye and I don't know on one between but the why no it will take something else for someone to break.
Now my na say you know say be say share bi mu Nyankopon ya mo chena na afia budgeted bit kakra e what sports no emo. Sabusa yam fast down for na asante ebo ase audited bit kakra e wo work up no e koye no mu abre yam kona fa yinkudi enkomo na pay me ne Apostle Daniel Osebonsu eba bedi nkomo na Apostle Daniel Osebonsu eye lead man na say obi a oda Victor's Crown Tabernacle church ano na we motivational speaker eba bedi nkomo ene ewo ifiduem ha na say Yaba kasa de afa wi friend say starting the week right. And na joda. It is a nedjo yim bisa say how can we start the week right? Ya na bibi da joda ho so joda de e gidigidi. Joda de so obi everybody hate Monday. Why? Because Monday na year fresh starting week. So unya no right obetime anya week ni nyina ye. Ti ebe had a mindset amanfo ewo joda eho any week yesimu no eho Apostle Christ asumdwe nkan mpombo ko de right ami
juma moya magana
right
na wo kana Agyapong na mi ankoso amo ne ho ban
ami
na oma na hoden
right
ani so ade hunu bia emrem
very well
na oma no so enkoso anya no ho mfaso yada na se bebre
yes yada asesa no pay to sa frɛ wo within all the busy schedules no aba say ade ehia ɛwɔ manfo emu to say especially mabunu nipa bi hustle bi ase edu Monday I be in school cry ekɔ edu Monday a say na joda na jo pa no wanko school so it means Monday is a very special day obi say mindset amanfo wo ɛwɔ joda ho so yedi ho nkɔmɔ a sen ye ka joda de na ba obi mu ɛfa joda ho
yeah on say weekends no eya na a bit busy
right
people go through a lot of hurt ebi ko ayie ebi obi kra eka eda won so all kinds of issues happen within the weekend
right
it's a very tight between the Friday Saturday and Sunday and a very tight enti for instance obi okra odi obi ka wa promise say oh Monday no na me ya adoma me do sika be ma
that's right
but weekend no mu no ohwe no enoma anko se ne se okono no but wa more promise that nipa ode ne kan beba abaji ne sika
that's right
so it has a way it has a toll on their mind obi he has lost a child he has lost a father he just came from a funeral but so okwa adwuma
right
adwuma ranti as yes wo papa ewunti no and we are very insensitive
that's right
so papa ewunti ne trafie and to go into the week no the emotions of people are involved the mindset is involved and a few people are able to master these things and be able to forge forward
right
and to be able to go get the goal
very well
yeah.
very well na yebisa senti we ya she week say it's a 5-day week and ayaba bedi ansan ya san go ba se bia ekohome a what is the mindset you adopted the for beginning the week from in there
yeah I would say the Bible said in Philippians 4:8 I read I paraphrase it said finally brothers and sisters whatever is true whatever that is noble
right
whatever that is right whatever that is pure whatever that is lovely admirable if anything is it makes life very difficult the sense that it makes life very difficult the sense that we don't take things seriously
right
the energy to push is not there the confidence to go for it is not there even the wisdom to navigate through this life is not there
right it's a see ya kasa ene anopay ye kwadwuma so we expect to make productivity work and as be kwanimu na aba as a human being wakwajoda what are some of the things or your office worker or your casual worker or your permanent worker whatever being the case you are there to help production at the end I am far and more home from a net joke that say these are some of the things I was able to me this so now home myself within the week.
I would say positive confession is very important.
Okay.
Asempa edawano a adwenen enso chese adwenen ne ye adwumu
right
ye wasem ye kan wo ye settings of life ne say say adwene nya body ne bread,
right.
So when the mind is settled, when the mind is strong, there's health, there is life.
Right.
You know, say, as I said earlier, if the vision is clear, you have to believe in the vision. You have to keep confessing positively.
Right.
And you have the right drive of energy to push it. Nti ebia wo adwuma bi, adwuma no afi na adwuma na hyase. You need to believe in the business.
Okay.
Or your office worker, obia fa wo adwuma mu, you need to have a positive attitude.
Right.
Discipline to stay on the job. Because these days, you know, say adwuma ru ani ni wa. One na ye adwuma no, people lazy around. Enipa bi kura ho no ma ye fa wo na adwuma mu a omu ni akoma ma adwuma no.
Right.
You hwe an say bosom beso ni atua meka. But akoma no a ye de ta adwuma na chi e ma nipa that positive mindset no eni ho.
Right.
Nti obeso ra no pa Monday morning na wa dware akotena adwuma mu ho. So e bia me de me record keeper. Nti eno an say records na papa mo boni mo.
Right.
No ideas to push whatever they are doing, no suggestions to push it. They are just in it. In that vein, it doesn't bring productivity. It doesn't bring increase. It doesn't bring growth.
Right.
Get yourself involved in everything you do.
Right. Right. I Jordan Drew say within the week, you know, and I shall say, a Jordan carrying your own blues. Just say, or how I would do a woman, a be inadequate staffs you know mo ye adwuma ha nipa ba ko ye nipa ba miensa adwuma diaro bre eba se bu ha be ko adwuma joda kra na osungu ni mu ebu onso a akade so de adwuma no enni ho then ye nye to overcome all these Mondays blues within the week, you know.
Primarily, before you even step out of the house, you need to commit your ways to the Lord.
Okay.
You need prayer. From where I sit as a man of God, one of the things that advances the life of the believer, or even a people are certain, empire. Yeah, Bible can First Chronicles chapter number 4 verse 10. Osina Jabez ko nyame anim eko bompaye.
Right.
Eka che nyame say, "Nyame na mu ni hu me mobo." Ma won sa nya kese wo me so.
Right.
Na yi mi firi ohaw ni amane mu. Na ne wo manimu bia no enye ye emma me. Na Bible say sampaye na sa brante ne boy no onyankopon tie yi.
Right.
Na oye ne pepepe ma no. Enti young people sorry anopa osuni amane mu ne arehomu ni nyoma ni nyina no empaye ya ade bia
ehu hia
eboa nipa.
Right.
Odu kotodwe begu form apagya won se su afre nyame se omwa onyame ni din ba ko no se oye nipa bia oye oboafo.
Right.
Na oboa dipa.
Very well.
Empaye hu hia na adwumayefo nso ne wona onwo nyuma wo ye miambia ne Ghana potamu no so no eso won nso tu won anima wona won ye adwuma no.
Right.
Now they give us the conditions of service beautiful for the people. We shouldn't be cheating the ordinary Ghanaian.
Right.
In our offices. Do the right thing and we make the best for them.
Very well. Your motivation is start the week right. In a minute, one Ghana phone kasa you look into your camera and then in a minute you talk to them, say start the week right.
Yeah. Proverbs, I quote Job chapter number 22 verse 28. Bible says, "For thou shalt decree a thing, and it shall be established." Say, Adiano, if you can speak it, you can see it.
Right.
If you can declare it, it will come to pass.
Okay.
I know it's not really easy because of the precedents. Economy is not better, life is not easy, but I can tell you with authority according to the word of God, whatever positive you declare, when it becomes a lifestyle on a daily basis, not long you see it happen. Keep speaking it, keep believing it, keep trusting God. It's difficult, I know. Right. The business is not growing as you're expecting. Keep believing, keep speaking. It will work for me. Your marriage, your ministry, your calling, even the setting of family. The way some people had always wanted to have a beautiful family, it's not going that way. But believe in that family, believe in your children. Believe as a business person, as an entrepreneur, that this thing I have begun, the hand of the Lord is upon it.
Right.
And it will be fruitful. It will feed you. It will take care of your family. It will give you a name. And in all, the best will come out of it.
Right.
Yeah. Let's be positive.
My answer no pay say you to suffer when I be motivated within the week. You know, say as time goes on, or you back na fi ever be dey and come. Apostle Daniel Osei-Bonsu and our ten no and or Victor's Crown Tabernacle and a motivational speaker and you know Eddie and come the Jordan morning show. Yeah, that's Monday's edition of the Super Duper Morning Show on the 2 television. Down the dialogue show no, you know Eddie and Komo was so. Yamrana Fee, you have entertainment kakre or home Koma Hudua, Ibeti Eddie Amount and ne ano pay my yen try home, Emra Tawrafi, try home bar, na Yaba Babetisa and Komono Eddie Amount and ne ano pay. 45 after 7 also about Pawisimano Adriana in Brason say ye entertainment eba na fe ye de betwam de amount entertainment tidbits kakra ho no nigide mu nsem anopay CJ Winters aye krado eba ama ye di nkomo bia etesa nra ye hu the entertainment aspect kakra World Cup no emu. These are some of the things ade bia oye no we entertain ohu ewo mu no so etimi abo CJ bibi aboko de
yeah go for right go for bibi e ka papa
right Braso say any CJ enkomo CJ say bibia eboko
Yankopon adom
right bibia eboko dia na ye hyase na fe yun say de enema eko entertainment arena no e de na ekoso mu.
All right, thank you so much. Ebusianfo, you're having a very beautiful morning on Dialogue and Obey. Entertainment a bit no. CJ Winters, Enemy D, and Amadiri Bro. Now there's been so many things that I see here during and over the weekend. So let me just do whatever thing. Oh, let me fill you in the world of entertainment, what is really going on? Showbiz, you know. So anope no pope no pie he na aha onto enya de kami woni. But ekwasagoma. Eta ohana vana mi way. Some few minutes no, we are going to do a beautiful magic with it. So yeah, started with Frida Rhymes. Frida Rhymes and I did not ebesha say with your story no. Frida Rhymes I'm nominating for best female rap act our 2026 Afrima. Now, this one no, it's a very big thing. It's a very big thing. So this very awards no, an annual awards organized by Big Entertainment. Now, Omode celebrating outstanding achievements by African musicians and creative across the continent. And our national diaspora. And I just say Ghana unkuto nemo no outside Ghana no. Now this year's ceremony no. Schedule no to take place on September 12, 2026 at Dallas, Betre, Texas, at USA. Now, Frida Rhymes, any other Ghanaian, entertainers, and now Sabri, So if you can see Eno Baroni on your screen, star Onozo is also part of the nomination. Now, this very moment, Moka say, hey, Ghana. Not to say, young rapper, female rappers, no, not just rappers, but female rappers, no. They are also putting Ghana on the map, just as always we've been saying it, no. At the end of it all, no, putting Ghana on the map is what we all are looking out for. So Frida Rhymes, in a way to me, I grabbed this nomination, and we all should vote for them. Now the best, no, should win. Ain't you know? Yeah, we show money now, no. Frida Rhymes and our face, no. Eno Baroni, I wish you all more a big congratulations, and we are looking forward to it. Say a big win will come out from there. What you see, so let's look at other stories now. This very story, is so sad. It's a sad story this morning. Kumewood actor, Kwejo Kwachi Obuobi. Ebusianfo orehwani mfoni ewo screen si so na TV so yi. Abranti kama yi. Wada ni benkum so a ene onka ati asefo asase hu bio na edempo na ode bekai no. I have a video of him and or artist, so let's stroll back and watch him act, then we'll come back and continue with the story. Yeah,
Tenkola 6 any report to the abase ono omada wanya de kra Ghana Education Service and ma kwan say we teacher utimi nkola di agro wasa
na reading one kra na reading sa code of ethics.
You know the ethics of our job.
I know.
I didn't know Tenkola 6 any report to the abase ono omada wanya de kra Ghana Education Service and ma kwan say we teacher utimi nkola
enya ready say melusu na najima bebia onya ready so belusu sana minimi say entire movie industry no obi anya ready so belusu entinsu fire
Tenkola 6 any report to the abase ono omada
something na you bet me edia cry brother. After it was I don't anyone so di wa na oye ti why do you say your wawa. So these are some beautiful memories that you be to me Ediaka and brother KK and you know on Kati as a fast as will be na emra yare ni mu ye den na beto abonten no Kumewood actor Kwejon Cancer Lewin ekoma no 10,000 Ghana cedis na onfansa ne ho yare na yare na yare be omutremu a na kidney failure ibia na ye ne sa na afei so no ye Kumewood actress aha ohene yere aha ona be so always screen no so a ono so o ka che ne say wo de nya nto boase ye nya yare bompae ye be bompae de aka wo ho na Yakupon be ya do mama wo ho ato ono so ma no 50,000 Ghana cedis ba ne nyina echi no ankwa nkusi aga Yakupon de dia ope e na oye nti no wato nsa e de afre no a sabri no onka ye hu bio ye ma abusuafo ni adofo Ghanafo ye nyina ye mama ye hu nyina yakọ Yakupon emfa ne kra emfa nsie baby papa emfa maye eyi de ya na emom no Yakupon na eja ode ma enti emra so region na ade a ye ni hwe a ye beka enti no onko jojojo na onko home na in another story no some few months ago ena yede betu gwa say legendary Ebo Taylor onka ti asefo asase ho ebio na afei ena omode ne burial service no baby ebe take place bibi biara about it no edi aba enti ebusuafo ekoye nhyiemu bo agwa tena ase no date wode aba beto abonten Saturday August 1 2026 ewo Wesley Methodist Church ewo Salt Pond eho ena kese no ebekoso enti Ghanafo nyina na ye expect say anyomtofo actors te say obi bia bekwa kopie mu ewo Wesley Methodist Church honom ewo Salt Pond on the 1st of August na there was ye bia no in a little way no contribution bia ni tribute bia na was say ye poor de mano no na ye dia mano na fe no yakra na chi kra na wetumi akwakodu ni Nyankopon ho so pacho put it on your list why pacho put it on your list say Nyankopon yadoma the 1st of August no obekwa yi e was Salt Pond. It is not just any other person but legendary Ebo Taylor neyi na ebusia yenko na yentra border ye tra border edi akọ outer Ghana na yekodu hono mo a Davido edi some discovery bi ababeto abonten a emu ye show pie and I believe say this one should go for everybody na Davido asema odi ababeto hono mo ani say ono Dangote, you know, they have that family thing no na ochiremu a efini nkwala si ababedu sabri a wenyi ababe Davido a oye no debia no efutu baako na Aliko Dangote edema no enti ochiremu a na ne uncle Aliko ne efutu a odema na ni si onkura sika yie onhwe sika so debia efutu odema na ne se onkura sika yie onhwe sika so na ochiremu a ne wofa Aliko Dangote for the past 20 years on talk afufroda abusia we all know Aliko Dangote unimre no you know say Dangote is one of the richest men not just in Africa but in the world right very rich papa sika owo bebrebe chia ni sika manage din businesses ahodo owo ne de keka ho no Davido echiremu a ono oben ne pa so he knows at least the ayekoso ne lifestyle ni ade for the past 20 years on talk afufroda na 2005 G-Wagon bi and one no use till now but say yes celebrities say yes the young people out there you know the likes of Onwankasa Cry Davido and the other celebrities or the other people the young people are more bana oh come in don't even come on oh come in now my eduma na say oh menya miska bia wo na wa betre say me go use tata me betre some Rolls Royce be Land Cruiser be betre some latest be na the idea or the what one have been na wa go when muntu enti no it is high time the young ones no will be kure sika yie na omwetumi atete onyama bi so because the richer people in Ekrano. One pona what sika na we are here and kura fi mu anya won hwe kra no omo minimize omo abrabo no live within your means. It doesn't mean say when you be brain you have to do something extra, but at the end of it all no it will be nisika. So how they want to spend it, you know, I don't think say it would be an issue. And the video again said say or no or you will be or say sika pa or no or say sika pa and say neyere chioma or no ena ohwe ni sika so Ghana mbrante mesre ina na ehwe musika so mamo mo yere kra mo salary kra mo beso mo behu kra na mama be ka se mo be hwe musika so mamo hey for the way. But the video say ono de na yere chioma ena ehwe ni sika sem ni bibia so ni sika sem bia no ono hwe so because ono de or a heavy spender or best say it's can say yeah but ekodi na yere nsem no ono no manage bibia ma bibia ye kama. So my last story, you know, is again from Davido. Now, Davido in other stories, no, has let us know the reason why Oware Chioma, because we all know say na Davido baby mama's baby, right? Aha, no, baby mama's baby. But at the end of it all, no, what you see back home and Oware na oye Chioma. Adenti and na oye Chioma. Is it about her beauty? Is it about what actually is it about? Let's have it on a screen in the video.
My wife, we can never see her go to any interview. You know what I'm saying? See, oh, my husband did this, or take a phone, or go live, or the normal things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate her for that because she could, you know what I'm saying? I'll sit here and lie to you and say, oh, we're perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. We all go through things, but you know what I'm saying? She's just that one, man. My wife, we can never see her go to any interview. You know what I'm saying? See, oh, my husband did this, or take a phone, or go live, or the normal things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate her for that because she could, you know what I'm saying?
You'll be like I say, men do not know what they want. You are making a very big mistake. They really know what they want. They can be with you and meet somebody in the next few minutes. They are getting married. That's meant for you. So that is it all. But and then no, I have a big wish. I was saying wish me sister-in-law. Today is my sister-in-law's birthday. She's a sister to me. She's my sister-in-law and my everything, you know. So Kemi, today is her birthday, and from the kids, from Nazia and Daisha, from your husband, we all are saying a happy, blessed birthday to you. God bless you so much for being an amazing wife, amazing sister, amazing mother. Hey, we cherish you so much. Whatever thing you are doing, we cherish it so much and keep on being the good woman you are. Kemi, I wouldn't even get the best words to, you know, usher on to you on this very day. But we owe you a lot and we surely gonna make it right for you. We love you so. From Ash and myself and the kids, friends and family, we are saying we love you so much, Mama. God bless you. Right, so that is it all. And beautiful, you know, good morning to Miss Sandy Dorsey, my beautiful friend who is currently in Ghana doing an amazing job. You know, the founder and leader for Smiles for Speech, making people or kids smile again and, you know, trying all the best to make kids that cannot talk to speak at least. She's doing an amazing job. Recently, she was in the northern region, Tamale actually, and you know, a whole lot of things went on. She's still doing it and she'll keep on doing it. Thank you so much for all what you're doing, Sandy, and God bless you.
Right, Nanka, you been come out, so I'm out time no.
Is it about
Nanka, you can't
weekend?
The video seminar.
Oh, okay.
You know, Oba ne Bema Ewa, Bema ni mobo be wareno. Bema bia ni mobo be wareno.
It's a kwaba kind of
for example, I can tell you say so ni mobile be why na then na o ko ware side as you be ma so ni mobile ko ware na o ko ware side so oba na ko ware no not because say bia onim say on na gina ho you but the actions and inactions are yeah anyhow or contribute to your life. We say remember somebody ka say oba ye be ma say so boafo.
Okay,
so wa o ye oba boyfriend no yempie me dem o boy no me na me pia na ya me gin de kaka ho dide me kwa konya na ya se yakra no fie no yemfa mpie nkomo obi
bema bi so o po bia obetimi na
fie enti yempie pie sa no de enum bi sa no de ebe yire but ni na ne says o kan say we no hobo chena no okware no bema bia person ko be ka no kra kire oba ba reactions oba de be share nti na ne wanka kra hwi ni ho
ni nyambe twa
and
maka
say
pa
e bia be no ti hoi for example na bia oni nipa no ho na bia o chena na ase da bia okware so obo ani say CG said the name ekono I've had a meal with you still na me hu say click the better way ni say yam party way obi anko say dem ka sen ka ware enye 6 months no bia obi anko e bia when we go near find out say no still yen she da nyanti ensan mra we can still agree and come back na nka ye me ware na be bisa but wo ba me enyin se da and I say entiesa be man kwa na the end of the day no na ase wonu no ho say obo wa mane basen kanti ase be ye adwuma na nka nyina be kwa fine ba yan kama na anye bibi etisa ntin be here na we afa ha nwa
I see
na just so sometimes mun calm it down be ma bia person ka no creature baba reactions oba de be share ntin na ya won person be ka no kre nya no abusu am da so pa na fe
oi
we da so pa para fe everybody we din komo ahodo ba me and our entertainment na CJ Winter said the brain na yekoye nim ewo komo bosaro pa yenkoye breakfast calendar no se de yenkoye sede calendar no eso etiaro payim ene ye joda na July bosom ne de etoso adue no ewo mfie mpino ene adue no ensia emu ene ka ho ye twa na ma 20 days ewo the month of July emu aka 11 days ansana ye the month of July no akona wie ye ekoka ene ye twa wa afi mu ana chese ne no etimi kona wie ye na ye twa 201 day ewo the year 2026 emu aka 164 days ene wo ho edema 2026 a ye wo mu 4,824 hours and as a net me kona we ya na yetwa ewo afe no emu aka 3,936 hours more and ewo hodema the year 2026 7th month mu and ye we aka 4 months and sana 5 months and sana ye de afe no nyina so atimi akona we na wotwe ye ramu nei na wotwe toso and 9 that is the 4th week of the month of July and aka na wotwe ba akope and sana ye the July bosom no so atimi akona we ye enne no na wotwe de kan na wotwe toso enan no emu na aka enafo no makomako enan 4 days na ho edema the 4th week of the month of July sene udi awda ye fa kwanya we so ya wo show a happy glorious birthday na enne ye honorable Carlos Kingsley Ahenkra na woda na honorable Carlos Kingsley Ahenkra former MP ewo Tema West former deputy minister for trade industry and then former chairman at the Trade Industry and Tourism Committee and osum ewo mrasimedwam ya on 20th of July 1966 and Carlos Ahenkra anya 60 years enti se wudu awda oni opani ati say no na edi awda no enne yenhwe na fe yemwana yenwohye no celebrating kama ewo dwumadi eso na obrokrata ebre aso se wo se edi nkomo ahodo na obrokrata no emu na ohwa the Ghanaian Times the obrokrata no Edem and Menkomode, ahodo, and I will head the front page of the Ghanaian Times. And common be any or say presidential term limit saga, no term agenda. President Mahama assures Ghana man penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama just say, Nyade obekonomy, Nian Crankayan, Tonemy and South Woman, what day. And if you are Kunya, so as I said, to what be a call, Obi abaye okoye, Jerry John Ajudi Rollins abaye. Okoyo no odi so ahia kosi se George Kumkufo so baaye wokoye sanso ena penifo bi nso baaye omso omko enti John Dramani Mahama se tetem nyade obekọ biem yen kra yen ntoma yen pene kra ma nko biem tie papa eye de obe de atwunubu akodu abaye asanteman ya na waye Ghana yi enti me nko biem minor trial high court to determine Wuntumi's fate today ayese no so mu nkomo ewo ho Justice Daniel Francis Kwapei Anai ene at 20. So yeah, kai the standard of and the standard that he set for the Parliament and the Republic, justice. And also so Edda and Montunya, the Ghanaian Times Albania and Senubiaka. No 24-hour economy without stable electricity. VRA Chief Executive and I can say, okay, the back page of the Ghanaian Times are Sankomwe Ewa and also ubetimi ehunu bi nkomo ahodo ene wo Ghanaian Times da obokrata no emu ano so nya bia ubetimi aboa na wakenkan afei okunu ne the Daily Graphic ede wo ha or let's preserve democratic value. Just DF9 defended minority leader. It carries the image of Honorable Alexander Fenyo Markin, and so what the Daily Graphic the Obokrata anymore. Let's preserve democratic values. Justice DF9 defended minority leader and someone worker. MMDAs spend 22.4 million to collect 10.26 million. Omai and Ghana. MMDAs, that is a Metropolitan Municipal District Assembly, almost spending sika 22.4 million at media sika 10.26. Yes, Yaboka. Auditor's General Report highlight new disturbing trend. Yaboka, Omina Boka say obeji sika and obey Omina coffers 22.4 million. Ekwa bonte so sectors ben the raya the end now ya ye sika 10.26 million and yetimi agidia. That is Omina Yaboka. Enti ya for man sika na nka 22.4 million yemane na hwai yemfanye ya de. This is how omanfo no use Ghana sika. So the Auditor General Report and so edia e buy new trend aba ebedum komo Petrosol CEO tout downstream gains and also komo the Daily Graphic the Obokrata no ede aba the Obokrata no anymore and also so hwa unya bekinke betimi aboa papa pantunya krata ya behunu ensemwa ewumu sabata we afi eno omo aka ni nyina so ewo ho aikrado enche bedi nkomo the Chronicle the Obokrata no eba adwama so Osibaomia to JM put the tribunal bill on ice. So I say, Oman yes a tribunal court. I don't know. You better take this court now. These special cases I would be in a fee a timia contem na omoka say justice anai and I say enemy a boa num a pencil. Court woman to tea or my munyasum kuma. So per se. Sa tribunal court no ye and cast trending the court or the court system no a war memono and cast trending no mind ye a juma bekona kwakora power to have in war but a practice pa say at the no see it here or MPP must rebuild trust of businesses community afoko e dia ono so e Paula when time afoko e pressure wa be the MPP party animals the national chairman. Now we are central function come say and so gold board export 16.11 billion in gold over 17 months and also carry the image of Sami Jemfi when him AG admit lacking key evidence in 49.1 million Adubuahen trial. Hey ya sembe no mai ebe wukunu sa na fe the ababeto form the Attorney General admit say lacking key evidence in 49.1 million Adubuahen the trial no emunaches asem no e beto atronchem because evidence say the bamie de bu nipa no yenya no man institutions to ho den. The Daily Guide the Obokrata no ebaye na MPP must regain business trust afoko e de okaye oforiata US running pops up na and also nkomo don't sign tribunal bills Baumia to Mahama and also Openia Wodi NPP Amanyuko and himself flag bearer Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Baumia, the former vice president Ekatel Mompeni Mahama said bill no abeda ho say tribunal bills men sign na empenfo bi de say lawyer obribu ahenom aka say sa bill say NDC penso wasan bi mebeye emre to mu no na NDC fo ana sa amra no e kire omugum so omunnimu a omunkonko he sa bill no a omo pass no sa emre bi a etwa mu no ne nyina no eho enkomo eno no the new crusading guide Obokrata no di twato e wona Obokrata mo boso no emu no say Mahama moves to strike out charges hearing fixed for today and also so Hanan moves to strike out charges hearing fixed today and also munkomo ewo ho na you can't fight MPP and win come back home and also adia ye kandiate MPP amanyoko no enso emu enkomo na former Agyapong of MC declares to contest Eastern Regional Secretary emu komo ewo ha nyina no offer the new crusading guide Obokrata no a obehunu komo bia etise busia medane me ho aba me ba na fe ba bedi nkomo ahodo e de amount ewo the dialogue show eso nkomo Shadrack Fojo ewa ha na Shadrack kasa enema MPP amanyoko no na nkomo ya babedie no ahodo no nyina no gina amanyosem ayeye ewo man Ghana emu tribunal court ahodo aman no so wotete na wapase homra ehon nkomo etesɛn afei ye kyekyere Ghana for mano ebie no eno so nkomo etesɛn ewo oman emu eno na amamuo no a yebu no ana afei omampani ye se anase nyina beto dwa se omampani se tetem ebekọ tetem ne kaka ho omampani se nya de tetem no bekọ se na antecedent a ewo oman yakonwa ehun nkomo nyina no so etie ene anopaye bana babedi ama Shadrack ewa Shadrack akwaba
yenua
boko de
nyame adom boko
right weekends ni ko ye
weekends ni nyame adom ko ye na bet na di nipa
sa area de here
say the finality of the World Cup
okay.
Now every year run at the chin that is right. On Saturday
so no ho na bet na
I come run to good day
right okay so call file tax returns na say bet o try na when so utimi ko na
so mo tax o hunti no
so mo so far as these are some of the things I hear no man no yenye ewo ho so far as utwa udi a yete tax no wo ho no
well yes
so yes so also call because tax regime e wo man sa na tie it call file with tax returns say bitwa ha kutwa say we 10% of it no and they say oman no aside more but unum say the tax bad ye je tax no any sika ba so nipa no boka ananis ni ma nko yes nko file the tax returns no oji bibi na no de ye moso
kra ye
moso nche na say bibi sa akra den e wo ho ti sa na oman na de te ho a because so kwa brochire ne omo a other developed countries na omo yes ade no within better we try any nyina no
or the
say bitwa beto ha sa
donations ni ade a afiso create miti free taxes
right so ahu na oman de yen no ye ya de egia ye tax saban ma obi enu saturenchem si ya ban e ma obi bate o kwan a e wo se etimi efa so
na insurance ye twa incident bi ansi insurance company bi anka say bi e watcha or insurance for 10 years into me more 2 years we be watcha premise that right but there be a
okay say o ye insurance no for or say accident indemnity clause so then the intina say car nya accident dia e ho na yebam say car nya accident dia
so me try insurance e was insurance company when me try insurance for 5 years na me nya year the insurance company should even reward you
right
say you on cause because me could try insurance third party na less than 500 cedis in an event BBC na ba ka be
ebia
30,000
that's right
na ma timi hold you self for 5 years me fa ka bi amrewa you should be able to reward me these are some of the things
me to access Canada right these are some of the motivations was sen kai woman no ka betimi aboa ma accident kra so
na drivers yakọ stations near catch a driver for say what insurance will be afiso na say we anya car accident return 10% amawa
nti ka hwan na ebe
ya anya we be 5 cars 10 cars no insurance we nim say anya hwafe ne beso no commission obenya say and say reward obenya but you try insurance for one car
that's right
these are some of the things I see the hwema omani mu ye den asetara ye kama
ekoye na no before say bekoye ne mo nyankopon ya adom ya woda ebe Dr. Kessler at force and the media budget review the policy no or the akoto oman no enim say na we anticipate wo mo he oman no ene how wa ye di oman sika yakotwa bi contingency fund se hwan akwaji bi di aba abeye flood day sika ye tutuguo ebia na say the obokrata ye timi amaso say assembly timi ayi sika 24 point something million Ghana cedis akọ so the kwakọ jiska okọ yes ka no mu 10 million pe e no timi die de aka no de aboka
I think say when we talk about the budget NDC are ready from 7th January or more we need inaugurate NDC about 2025 my only concerns are with the capital expenditure especially towards a new buying a budget titru pass or the basis of Ghana. Salient among them the 24-hour economy, the big push agenda, Women's Bank, 133 Nisani money. What we say in all these years are buying no everyday budget, how much is the government spending on some of these main promises or campaign messages or the man Ghana for 2 weeks could one of them young Kencity said you are buying lunch here. You say what is the state of the Kencity project? Now said the NDC are buying yes say it to Nipa and the Ecosono. Some of these investments are caught to say Nipa and Mom Kokonkete. They should not just sleep. Right. Who are buying this amount say fire and Kencity program as you are found Sasson. And the NDC also Debbie Buffet can Abba. This year, my Kencity Kana would is on record. So what Jessica, what Jim Coco na yes, if I call you national run for some money, and now which be trouble to social media, I will trim a coachy garlic, Eddie J. Petit. That's right. About a Kalumo de Aridia, and you are just say MPP bar, Sani money in our bedding. But the minister also crown attribute to say a yes or marry so that they can feel the taste and also may have any problem. I buy for some mobile. Yes, be more America. Ye do Marco said they are causing financial loss to the state. That's right. And this are for Badachi. No, but you must say, Kencity Sika, any who project you know, but be a fast work council. Am I buying a Hisicano? Sabine person, if you are so pen.
That's right.
I request those new money dear, or more fancy meeting say, said in Sui and dash that you be an area so wedding.
Right. Yeah, young woman, I miss us say, I buy the policy bit to us 24-hour economy. And no, any, as a many break tribunal, and who say, yes, tribunal. Tribunal near part of 24-hour economy, no, and what do you take about this passage of the tribunal bill?
Okay, thank you very much. I feel the chat.
I feel the chat.
Mechia ati umahine. Doctor Himpo Ebuesiama. Mechia me na nampon satin kakabo. Kwa mahine na na Deborah Boating.
Right.
Na machana na kwa medenti. Program because we ati 17th August. Bekobono. Nti wo bia na wa de watwe anya hwefi.
That's right.
Anopay sa public tribunals one sense we discussing. I think the argument out there today are man for you the war say yenfa tribunals embra and then before I start anything they may kind of say I am against the public tribunal bill,
right,
and I'm urging the president of this nation say he should not assent to that bill. Already there are other equal important bills that were abani holding on what you see a BSR LGBT bill ne sane ma the year campaign be there no. The reason why I'm stating this morning say the public tribunal bills no abani no those NDC were numbers in parliament were passing no. These are some of the things that sub you ya man yosema ya chese your man you could say MPP no mama mfa aman yosema no enye watimi wakame Ghana because
right.
Sabi Liko Parliament Senka NDC ni super majority wetimi control almost 2/3 of parliament. I think this bill would have gone for a very long debate. And any time NDC befa bill be officially say or convenient with the bill or biano, he just pushes to parliament. He does not need MPP or any other political party to come and interfere with the passage of that bill because they have the numbers. These are some of the things that should inform the new patriotic party that Ghana needs political parties, not just for our selfish aggrandizement and as any being near a political position, not about you. No. We need the establishment of political parties. Sesame more the alternative governance ideas now to secure and safeguard the interest of majority of Ghanaians as an opposition party. What's that say? Now we don't have the numbers. And our vice president, former vice president, Dr. Baumia, his speech on my Sabio, as some okanyina, Ubenya, and can PPA Nyahiki, Krabe 100 seats and as 120 seats our parliament. When that argument had come out, and can NDC will not have the way to pass it. Yonko tribunals no sense no.
But may state the tribunal no Article 146 or the regional tribunals. Establishment and the composition of regional tribunals and qualifications of chairman and other panel members. 142 clause 1. There shall be establishment in each region of Ghana such regional tribunals as the Chief Justice may determine. 2. Regional tribunals shall consist of A. The Chief Justice, B. The Chairman, and C. Such members who may or may not be lawyers and shall be designated by the Chief Justice to sit as panel members of a regional tribunal and for such period as such be specified in writing by the Chief Justice. Producer Empelo Yanama Menafe, Wamayin Komo. 3. A regional tribunal shall be duly constituted by a panel consisting of the chairman and not less than 2 other panel members. 4. A person shall not be appointed to be a chairman of a regional tribunal unless he is qualified to be appointed as Chief Justice or High Court. And 5. A panel member of a regional tribunal shall be a person of high moral character and proven integrity. Omo say omo obligate the emrano can say yenya na so mu di the emrano ka say yenye so a the establishment of the tribunal no obeka say ye say constitutionally omo di bibiete saso.
Let me start from the onset. Kwanya Fasunya tribunals of Ghana. I think 1981 Rollins after the coup no and obey established tribunals by the BBC says how were the tribunals operating?
Okay.
They were operating without lawyers. Tribunals, they were operating without lawyers. Yeah, there was some court tribunal, public tribunal. You cannot make an appeal.
Okay.
That under the PNDC law 24 no. You could not make an appeal. There were no rules of evidence. And it was seen as a form of political persecution. Okay. Because it was mainly the membership was mainly there by political appointment. Okay, sir, I think Article 24, right?
Okay. 124. 124.
Right. But okay, Article 125 now. Rebecca actually will say after the Ghana 1992, I adopted a constitution. You know. Okay. The PNDC law 24 was repealed and was made sure say the court systems now become the sole judicial authority in this nation. What was say? Why were the reasons why the tribunals were abolished? What you say? You buy a constitution where Article 19 now. It guarantees a fair trial, legal representation, and the right of appeal. Right. The tribunals violated all these three. 1992 constitution you could tell us here. Okay, Article 19 now.
That's right.
I guarantee every citizen of this nation, even foreigner, a fair trial, a fair legal representation, and the right of appeal. Right. But the tribunals then, the tribunals did not have all these things. So the next they say the tribunals violated everything in the Article 19. That is why
just a fair trial. A person charged with a criminal offense shall be given a fair hearing within a reasonable time by a court. A person charged with a criminal offense shall, in the case of an offense other than high treason or treason, the punishment for which is death or imprisonment for life, be tried by a judge and jury. And where the punishment is death, the verdict of the jury shall be unanimous, and in the case of life imprisonment, the verdict of the jury shall be by such majority as Parliament may by law prescribed.
That is Article 19.
Article 19.
Yeah. Right. And no matter what I say, we are Ghana, we will be all Ghana, honey, the Ghana bread you are. Yeah, my quite say, you be my fair trial. Okay. Constitution, my whole quite say. You get a fair representation, that is legal representation, but for lawyers. So that constitution, when you know some are say, regardless of Bonnie what you still have opportunity for an appeal. Right. What you say? Right. So I am stating the reasons why the tribunals were abolished, and why do we think we need the tribunals in today's Ghana? One of the first reasons in here say all the mandates of the tribunals never violate Article 19 or okay. The next reason why the tribunals were abolished in 1992 adopted this constitution was that it was seen say there were a lot of human rights abuse.
Okay.
What you say? Because a lot of Ghanaians were jailed, executed, yeah, she be more every time.
Right.
After tribunals, no judgment, you know. And they had no rights for appeal.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons that many Ghanaians were jailed, executed under the tribunals, you know.
But you can clearly see, say, Article 142, can the establishment of the tribunal did not state the matter at which any cases was a court tribunal.
So I'm coming there.
Right.
Okay, when we adopted this constitution, the main tenant of the PNDC law 25, they repealing,
Okay.
And the system adopted the tribunals. And that is why we are seeing the Article 124 when necessary. But let me say, I want to say, in today's Ghana, tribunals. What is the reason? The main reason why people are saying, say, for tribunals is to expedite court proceedings. What you say against people involved in criminal and corruption and labor-related issues. I want to say, in today's Ghana, what has the court system stipulate?
Right.
Your high court your court of appeal your
magistrate court
Supreme Court and there was specialized division court as well.
That's right.
So if the government feels that in this dispensation we need to expedite court proceedings, what must the government do? One, you need to digitize court proceedings.
Right.
Say we bet me court sunyane, we bet me court or inchi, we bet me court because there is a centralized system. All cases are in it. The government can do in the absence of these tribunals and they say appoint more judges, open up the court systems, you know.
Right.
Now for infrastructure, technology, rail systems.
Because even you can go to a city or maybe town where there is no court.
It is another time and what they call court. A lot of courts, more than 80
the
courts. The
Ashanti region, he provided courts.
More than 80 of them are.
Ghana
had that was what another was trying to do.
Okay.
And Yama NPC can't say or running 24-hour economy. For that reason, you need this system. If you want to have an expedite or a fast run court systems, this is not the best option under any circumstance. You need to implement it.
Right.
The agenda for this tribunal is just meant to hunt and witch hunt people. You know that in the 80s, those tribunals were referred to as kangaroo courts.
Okay.
So what Cesar and seminary courts kangaroo court. It came out of the establishment of tribunals in the under the PNDC law. No?
Right.
What you say? And so we feel say o percent expedite processes are. You were the office of the special prosecutor or the YOKO, which are directly or indirectly handling the same issues. So what they need is that resource them, human resource, capital resource, equipment, infrastructure, and you have the same proceedings and the processes running as you want it. You do not need to build up para systems or additional systems.
Okay.
Because if you say tribunals here established, you have more offices, you have more cars, you have my phone call. The reason why this NDC government is so much keen on this tribunal system, is to just to witch hunt people. And that is what they are doing.
And with
because
all this, Chief Justice should be the chairman of this tribunal court in Betnaseno. Chief Justice there so a chairman. At the same time, on also crowd Supreme Court also corporate cases. Then how?
So why are we duplicating offices when we can actually beef it up?
Okay.
But be a Ghana from penny for Ubiani, Ghana, Nibia, Ubiano, Pedeka, Ubiana say, Nipantanas, and the say a politics. This tribunal system, but let me tell you how the tribunal system was. You buy appointed be lawyers and our judges be a wako permanent, be a Ashanti region tribunal, be a judge bako pen or ya pay renew for be be a na a fair political appointment. What are you trying to tell me? Do we want to try to politicize our judicial system?
Right.
Say case be wo bad ya there be Shadrack Akokotana platform so as someone kind many nye ho entinye fa no tribunal you have no right to lawyer, no right for the pew. Ufiri ho ane do akoko radio. Ebe wi ase no ebe ba social media, ebe ba nsore so, ebe ba edwadie so. You ask yourself that this is not the system that we need in this current system. If John Dramani Mahama and the 180 something members of parliament of NDC feels that we have shortages, we have delays in our court proceedings. I think there are a lot of deep-minded people in the NDC. This is not the right way to go.
Say the background out there by any they are catching me. I say the assembly court to involve the MPP and NDC, basically you will still have the MPP jailing the NDC members through the normal court systems, no.
Let me tell you something.
But when the tribunal then on the banner, avenue be a the NPP niko ha bua. So it will come to realization say yes, MDC into the MPP ni be atum.
Yeah. One who say yes, your court system simple last week, the one lead your court say uncle them for 1 year because we did John Dramani Mahama,
that's right,
president, and then a bush for 10 years. When did we see that in this our
current dispensations?
When did we see that? There are a lot of people under Nanado's government, all those people,
right,
they were arrested, but did they even spent 1 month in jail?
That's right.
The president is
acting.
How many years?
And you say, and we just 3 days is a hino 1 penny year.
What you say?
Right.
Piankola was social media D in another attempt. I think President Mahama should have a tough skin for this.
Right.
He is not an amateur president. He is so much experienced, especially on his second term. What be there 4 years? This is not the way to go. So NDC believes say we need to expedite and court processes are mobile and high profile corruption cases are never if they really meant say cases are courts you're interested you bought my car housing projects nipa now hear all this banking sector clean up near the day he was accused say a kind of saying financial loss what you say obi akofa ambulances empty ones ni nyina ho buy me because of say some people related to your government, you know, within a matter of time. These are the things that NDC when we say the money cases in
okay.
Dr. Matupuku Prempe court we need case and yes our court, you know, you assign case, you know, you have to overturn because this is NDC that is in power.
Okay.
If that is the communication and the conversation this government will want to take or put up to Ghanaians there, then we should brace ourselves for a lot of demonstrations in this nation. Because of you nobody will sit there say yet clearly seen as a political witch hunter. Why is the NDC so much akin to this tribunal system? They are the one that brought this tribunal. Nipa bebeba say it was under the tribunal system. What is so much appealing about this tribunal system? This nation, you want penny for stakeholders, Council of State, and let's just reflect back. Young they see 1981, 82, 83, I did tribunal system by from there to say between 1992. How the tribunal system were run. Okay. Was it the best system for Ghana? People are saying it is practiced in the UK and all those places. Go and see the appointment and how the UK ran their tribunals. Okay. Is that the same thing going to happen here? Do you think that NDC is going to come to Medina and say Medina constituency the tribunal former MPP patron be and got tribunal.
Okay.
They are going to fill up all these tribunals with MDC people, pay them with the taxpayers' money. Do we ask ourselves that does the nation in this current situation have that kind of resources to spend on another government body say better tribunals? Why don't you beef it up? If you really
right
say what do you say fine when you be in touch that. Why do you do that?
Right.
But the problem is that the whole agenda is that we have the numbers. Let's try as much as possible to shut MPP and
okay.
Not with the court system, now with the tribunal system. Wherever MPP is, we a kokoba ekoma party no. Sama echo within the party, a young tenants a very restructure and yoma. I can't want boom no. Someone who ye na NDC succeed, na president assented to this tribunal bill. Nesse a function na party no mu jeja party ni said yet said in 80 year na ye better some said akoko e wo kane asese sisirape no
right
won't be more okru emu
very well
because the tribunal system will come after you
right.
And wa was what to feel so comfortable say ne ye the tribunal say ba aba which anti amanfo na you are so comfortable with it no tomorrow e be dan about so
right I was say afen wa dwane a high net to television na the intellectual discussion and I did and come amount no many Shadrach for Joe and they didn't come and check because your pawns about journey and after the San Comoya to sound so to me at all. So, yes, share the establishment of the tribunal court and no crown. I can't say regions. So, you ask yourself the same this will be war eastern region or nkoko and asem si anaso or ya ban kachipeni or one or say the bad tribunal anymore. I was so back of Odia and a naba because the establishment of the tribunal are not supposed to be a regional tribunal. Sana Brano is the team. This is Sana Oma person and they are so be it. Obi wo konongo and na sem or say tribunal also free konongo no call Kumase, which say Hona Obenya the tribunal court no na ye dino. Whereas there's a court konongo, whereas there's a court nkoko crown or two court, but say open systems here nkoko you have to establish some court because nkoko magistrate court and our high court there must be another court and also betimi
for special division.
Yes. Enteri nyina no etimi eboa ma yetimi hu bia etisa ne Shadrack Fojo and edi enkomo Shadrack we did ye kan say so open system there it is the same as said the enkrofo no eye no dada se bia medima semana meba appeals court ni nkoko it is empesa asem na yedi tia me ko ho appeal a agese me bankran e na bedi no sana this tribunal court no be say de me ba na sem nkoko ye se regional agese me ba kofodua ana be bia etesa enti nkoko kro no ane enti minya appeals court e wo nkoko ho a ye wo magistrate court ye wo high court ye sa wo appeals court e wo nkoko won tu pese wudi wasem a you can still go to the court have wasem here na ye hunu se de etie.
This is the question I would want to ask the 180 plus of NDC members of parliament. Passes this tribunal bill. No?
Okay.
Akoto President Mahama Nim, Cabinet or Council of State or these are the questions we want to ask about this tribunal bill. You say currently, no, what problem exists that our current court cannot solve?
Right.
Is there a problem in the nation today? I Asemsia from the High Court, Magistrate Court, Supreme Court, Appeal Court, court any specialized courts no obian to me handle.
Right.
That's the first question we should ask ourselves.
Okay.
The next question is that why not strengthen the existing judicial system? If we are so keen that we want to better the judicial system, why not strengthen the existing system with resources, with infrastructure, and personnel?
Right.
Why don't we do that? The next question I'm asking that, how much would this new system cost taxpayers?
Before you continue, I remember Kojo Opon Akwaba. Kojo Opon, I remember the man MPP Amanyo Kuru, Kojo Akwaba. Maybe I will call you. Right. Mention about so na Unia Shadrack Day in Semisianum about so.
The next question we are asking the NDC and the President Mama say, how would tribunal members be appointed?
Okay.
Is it going to be the same as the under the PNDC law, where President Mahama Tenasi no so who will be nessa chromati ni tiri so chinye kutana was a court tenasi with some good years. The NBC I will say,
but say court no or say constitution no I clear ni pa ya appoint to me if you wouldn't mind so that I restate it.
Why meaning appointment ni nyina no. One of the things I make actually say not a violated Article 19 no. And they say most of the people that were appointed to the tribunal they didn't have any legal background.
Okay.
Some of the emotions, some of the feelings, and the questions. When they were crucified, you to say former Signals Bureau head, you know, Adubuahin. When they were current Attorney General, etimi babanti ye ni asemu wepo. Wotimi be two foot rogu ni penina se se ni pano adibonia bia ye hu hwenye yi.
So
imagine say
Article 142 clause 4 no say a person shall not be appointed to be a chairman of the regional tribunal unless he is qualified to be appointed as chief justice of the high court.
State Adam appointment you know.
Enti me kan clause 3 na me start free clause 3 no a. Or say regional tribunal shall be duly constituted
membership
by a panel consisting of the chairman and not less than 2 other panel members. Clause 4. Person shall not be appointed to be a chairman of the regional tribunal unless he is qualified to be appointed a chief justice of the high court. A panel member of a regional tribunal shall be a person of high moral character and proven integrity. Right.
When NDC was coming to power, they said that they were going to beef up the court system. They are going to fill up the court system. Your court for that was the promise they gave to NDC legal people. Say, but fill your court system with 2 people. In Tomorrow, the main court system now affiliate up there. Let's create a tribunal, give people jobs there, and do it. And now go and attack any person that is seen as an enemy of the NDC. Not for the state. Say NDC Ghana Pahua. They will not go for the tribunal. They would have made the high profile corruption cases are yeah the boy nipa be in NDC government, you know, they would have made the case go to its final conclusion. Say we will see all these cases through.
Right.
But because of say you're promising nipa be say yeah be mamo appointment, all the judges are that are called to the bar or the bench, you know, are more yet affiliated to the NDC. You know, this is the way the John Dramani Mahama wants to reward these people. What you say? Who is going to do those appointments?
Right.
Who is going to? Let me ask my last two questions.
Okay.
Let me see. I will say yes. Set up this tribunal now. Let me see. I will say, will the tribunal decision be appealable?
Okay.
Where are they going to appeal it? In the same tribunal that you didn't ask them or see you didn't ask them tribunal no be call high court and be call court appeal or appeal there. Then why do we need the tribunals? My last question.
Okay.
Have all stakeholders, including the labor unions, Ghana Bar Association, and like the
Trade
various
Congress, other workers,
have all these will be consulted? Because as we speak today, TUC is out there against this passage of this bill.
Okay.
More be international money though. And now Uko Street be someone say, is anybody aware say your party tribunal bill cry? I don't think you will get on the street 10 people out of 10 to say even 2 people. Let's just go on this street right now. If I come to Nipa and number dinner condition say yes, say tribunal bill be a cause. Are you aware of that? Where you nyoma the human rights and the fundamental human rights of Ghanaians, no. We are not discussing with anybody. Your power, your numbers, and this is the caution I'm sounding to MPP. Say, I need a party near structure. Who ya? This NDC government will see to say the MPP party no be good no.
Say tribunal call. My minister memra Agyapong so na maybe say no so they take this tribunal call. Ya kind article 142 clause 1 no aba BC and clause 5 no as state enipa was say for me of which Chief Justice and the chairman of the committee, that is the regional chairman, no, was our committee, a Beko tribunal, no, S1. Yebisa say, until I say, and say, what is the political antecedent? I want to name for the formation of tribunals.
You mean, I made our baby now. If I can use so much here in a refoni and a tea for to be frank, many can say Mrs. Say, ye co street, na ye bisa or mount for no. I been any new about the tribunal, even saying for cramponi. I think say me ni say nipa 10 now can be nyam 3 on to be frank. Me or no me really be but na menti at Bibian for this tribunal thing.
Right.
So producer frame me and I say me ba no. Question buza no say what is it for? The tribunal no majuma say. Because me say judicial system no. Your magistrate court, district court, circuit court, high court,
right,
court of appeal, and Supreme Court. Tribunal there, me yabo friend na de na meti bra inra Rollins be there there. Na ode abantu go by na yes sanko for do makogina ho. Ti edu kogina no mai busa odi fo na odi be ko kan yo ho na papa ne edu asem na.
Where is the
kubo? Na emayen ya tentene no na emeye so meti as na azum say so ma sign po no say yes na also dey come president
I could be president o
and I was enti ne tofa body nyina no dwumadie be no mba be di stronko than the other court traditional court no eye no
okay
timeti o say so busa me dwumadie pa sa tribunal court mba be di aminim minim say bia we are going back to the revolution time man.
Right.
Na yes sanko for keke di mu koto fitini abbo mu ma area so say do koto ma do koto mu to one man na ye wa roti na eja ya betam akosi minim say system na ye go back to it yeah. So as at me tears this here so bu sam bibi pa say dwumadie ben pa me question dan say dwumadie ben na sa court no e ba be dia e so srinko na me nua ade ba ko a o say ndc aban we ehwe ni ye ni say Sabiota frache, yemu bia meti won mi. Mi nyamfa so bi amfiri aban bia obaso. Even my own government prabae no. Medjuma ansesa. Ye na me ya na me. Eno nti some of us ye de hoahoa ye ho kakra ne asubia ye wo e wo man we sim. Meti hey ade e ma me ye so proud say me ntu kwan endi 1 month e wo outside Canada. San say freedom na yenya okruma anom no unko ba bia nkonkonya even utu kwan akọ bi mazo kra no me ameka ye bus kra akọ akọfo nko akra no
especially edu be fam no
eni mika who be two answer
wa kra usika kra kwata this all the passport no we
I remember some time ago because Dubai ko ye business bi na na me kuta sika wo me ho me ko na me wo be $10,000 said the minimum was in no minimum the buy ya me ko say me kwa kwase sika na for me joani afre police aba
well sika no
yeah me what $10,000 me dey ba because akwa na otu eni jail and you see from hanum self freedom we nyina otu say sika go bag me dey call although iti amrani adenso no obi eni ho be ya ohwe aje say da wa ngasa no mra no ebe so mu na be hu say why from so baby and nti no asumdue na ye wo krum hanum no I think say omampanyi mahama sebi ye nyina ye jalo no sesei nti no ye be koso apana chew say ye oni ma binim ho no ma entwa yi
okay
menua enano ababa we ya ijeli ni although I'm not a lawyer but with me business I've been to court on several occasions me wo court a obi a wadi ewu kra ye de na ba court na judge ebusa se ni lawyer we because of say only lawyer ntino ye ma de ne call back see em fellow lawyer man ansa na ya sha som na and I know amete abaya yi me yam hye me ma ye no ma ye ni obia e how ba obedie na chi na me fa akonya we see susu atue maburu bebrefu say ye fa baba ye de enya suade because ye see na no wo court no me rehoe
do you think say o so mampani pardon lady
oh yes
empowa na otwa no but
menua ne ya ti wo krom hanom na do dan pa bu all the time no enya mu bi ni ne yesi o
bro mampani wo da integrity no ana so wo sa abadaye na
I mean
say do
amanfo di former vice president
min so di ababa we yi so kra min so kra ba minim ebra atenie ye criminalizes obi di obi atem e wo krom ham e defamatory
lady in the case yes complainant ni mo yes Ghana police service e dey ku video no TikTok
eti one e complainant
mum bi say won say
ah ye timi di ababa wa ne court within 3 days ye jailing one why then why
na sabi o Dr. Bami ani pedi na ta won former vice president police for who those videos
so who was the judge there
to the minimum no ye fa obi in criminal court baby a betimi akwaji ne fa wudi free them without a lawyer because the lady knows nothing about law
right
he knows nothing minua me wa court a ye buso obi man so do who does not kind me di force me wa asem ka you know what any person said your kan no why but bibi na man here so say lawyer wa lawyer na e ba be cheche on so dia wo kan say na tie e kwan we say me eno na timi yi nipa no free na ho hia na
ye de call magistrate court na say high court because I know say in law no say wo ye do be call high court there must be a lawyer said they will
yes
magistrate court no mo say na de e kwa wa
criminal court ya criminal offense so ya criminalizing na there should be a lawyer for defendant
several cases been na bia na the call magistrate court wa ankasa or the lawyer or say judge ne ka na won say mu no wa ya na fa yewi a mo kom ba bi
yes because so obi di ewu na ye kase ye nkope lawyer manansa na ye di nasem na obi ni ewu so odi di obi atem ntino odo e o mampanyi no di na atem enye enso se nyina so because me that politics of insult no I don't entertain at all
legal aid for my mu so
that is my question that's my question
say bi say do obi back court na nipa ni mranim ni and
that is all only lawyer but there should be a legal aid lawyer to assist him I don't think no man you tuya in tax and an internal legal aid for yes you omuka
right
so I
don't know
say nipa ni benya legal representation
that is what's supposed to be when it comes to criminal matters there should be because one say asema ye di no say di asem ne bona ne fa ho de ne ye free nsem
okay
and there should be a free and fair obi abem say ampa say asema ye di ye no per when we our lawyer for be kan and the ones who can no asem no di bi ma na odi for
ye interest ye asem no de ba do you think say MPP no okasa de ma no MPP gurus gumu o ye lawyer for what I did
and I know now I was listening to Nanabi I don't know say they all can whether it's true or not me na me know
okay
or see even your chain no cry no they were asking of baby
oh that's right
or no see or ye cause baby cause stations baby later times are there be chin no mo say or friend was it sphincters or baby na omu secretary back was a lawyer whatever enti ba me nua we all been in police station before me asema make you station film there was a commander in Adenta my in everyone recently say me ka juma sa brand na din go forward and me what be adi me me what be adi me no obi o sika issue any panic report to police station. I'm say it's a simple matter.
Right.
Later on, I went and paid the money to him. The man spent the money. The police commander, he called what? Me say, opa, onshia me court. Me say, I'll prove to it. Oh, this kind I'm telling the truth.
I want for money pana.
No, Papa ne to Canada, and then Papa nda suffer. Recently, I'm this what this can be a man. He spent the money. Ninsima copips be and kwan posife. Say hunu police avoiding go for corrupt police sesa. Ni hunu now, ni a touch out, ni a can say just they did it all the time.
Right.
Wo mu ye da bia sa IGP ni ma na police for no mu ye da bia. O mu hunu go for da bia kwa kan say. O ka say be jaw. E ade o mu ye me say what be ade me. He spend it, a whole commander, he spend the money. Recently he never go. So you see, when it comes to none of me who lady need me yem shame me pa because say any system no air code then it means a bit favor because as me see say any high profile person there me sure say kasabi nko jail.
Okay.
But because of say baba wani ni obi enti no
they are just doing
it court system no any emra no enko ni obi a enante say the Ghana ni bia ye Ghana ni na ye nyi bi mfrim. You best say, so baba one day, so man penny bit me apart.
That's right. That's where I'm coming from. Say, with the even since I the can say even po tribunal court no ye set it. Na say ho, yes so carry the to me be a high court ekita. It is say odi wasem wie na okodia. There's no pardon per the ekasen ka kwala idie so bi asem ko ho na edi ka say ye no kotumu and also presidential pardon in ho ana.
Oh, say one of the reasons are one of the questions and I mean bisa for this establishment of tribunal and bisa say obi asem ne eko high court ni di na asem wie ko court bi ni di na asem wie na judgment na aban nipa na bonyo so a sa constitution ya wo kan magana ni bia ho kwan se di wasem ne se wo bonyo so a you have a right to what appeal
right.
You me say on the tribunals na e ba no in the 80s no there were no right to of appeal. And Jimmy say in today's tribunal, are you going to have right for appeal?
And where are you
going
right
for appeal?
Right.
Say right for appeal. Then you call appeals courts and I call appeal now. Then why the need for the tribunals when the person can go to a high court for the case to be heard?
Right.
Is there not enough resources? You expand your judiciary system, no. But we have resources to set up judiciary system, tribunal systems. It doesn't add up. Sabi obajimba bia woti san sem ne komo yedi anopai. You just understand. It is not sabi on political basis. Ye nyina fa ahudi ne freedom ne pe. Say be ye wachina wonam kwane se bia. Hu ye obi ahia. Onka se hu ye machine. Waka se tie NDC panimu no do tribunal say because an insult.
And I said those days no tribunal court na NDC panimu
na. By appointment.
By appointment.
Sasa hefa na ye constitute the tribunal court. Is it the assemblies no?
What are they coming to do? What are they coming to do with the
answer? Because esika de kwa kosi edan say yemfa enye tribunal court no. The same says can expand your court wa.
Na do ba ya obi.
Me say tribunal no menua o ma kire dwumadie o mu no ba be di.
I just want to say almost cases be court cases need delay. So the main friend is saying function of tribunal is to fast track cases. But not forgetting that we have a specialized court now organization fast track
court.
Why can't we bring those systems back? You say your competent judges.
Since some court na se delay.
Why am I delay?
It didn't many delay.
Because they under resource. Judges know so systems ni ho nipa ne case ne afi na ofo
dey. Me feel say 24 hour service here can
digitize all the systems.
They are coming to
what you say?
Ana junior na dey asem.
Masam wa kana be kosunya high court. Is it kodi masam because it's in the system.
There was one time cases be by between family na a call artist abokobi police some years so asem we dey just say ti ba bia make afi no asem we dey it means omo di marketing sem no ba bia sensem because gone are the days how do asem bia ko police station and
yeah you court case yeah you court bia si was here MPP o asem bia won go go this court asem bia e fa former you bia no e say fast court
it is say okoha so we dey mun koha afi koya ma asem ne du ba bia so we dey e ya fisem enti enko doxu it means asem e ya afisem no e ho na be kwa akofa ida da asem ke be kokko to bia na se be konkrofo bia ansem no adan na enye ne sa se asem o ye ka tribunal no de just ye seti a within any pantem because nsem ni bo ho a akokodu ko na okona we ya akokko to pen e bi e kofa court reporter obekọ no obi asem we da court ho a ya fra ye ka no utimi se asem no obesese no mfa kwa se efiewura wodo dan ama han na nipa na tu awie no mfa ki ni mreo na asem na ba bedru court se nipa so de ki na ba be si dan na ni efiewura so amfa ki na me hye ne nsa enti asem we da court a ya kasha da kofre amaje agete so a woka
o se court bia no wo de asem ko ho na se judge na o te asem so no we are very reasonable and say we because no this one enko ADR
yes.
Na
alternative resolution
easy the normal court na and some hu hia no court but that binya case bi na court ka so new court na ho no omudi asem na mo wi na inika say judge ni ka asem no on to aso ni court no bio parties involved no pon court omra me hunu na on set up
jury bi na
it was resolved in less than 1 month.
That's right.
Because he felt that we were wasting the time of the court. Your important cases will be obi sika. Those cases should go to the court.
That's right.
And yet to say, "Be a man, me read that horse, me na me read chuma ni suna." Yakoko jina court. Mo betimi atena edem ayeden. Aso obi kura say you ye enforce mo obi timi edi na yire bond. Yakoko court edi ni kun kotukuro no akura timi ka say enti sample. We na busu ye no kwa kodi adanse ma na hu ye ma kodi adanse kum. What you say? Enti nyansa nsem bia na say de ye den. Edi wura ho. And na me kan sisu say people should not be happy about this.
Right.
If President Mahama, Bosha or share NDC legal people and as any part that is in the legal fraternity, no, and a person for failure, he can still fulfill it by expanding our court systems, no.
That's what it's supposed to be. Because maybe I mean say a tribunal court.
What do you need tribunals?
What do you need for? What would you say?
Who feel say I am passing possible dia sama. Your high profile cases saglemi case you mutwa mu sika akuchi maba buildings in the
over 200 and something $million
buildings in the ye into mutimi ambulances here kofa ba ya na ye friend say containers
empty container
mo abolish case no
right
cars no a transmogrify ababa ye morning day ambulances ana sika ne ko ni na akohye why are we so important say ye be Ghana sika than say ye be fulfill campaign promise. Is this part of the your friend is saying 133 na NDC for the share banana nipa bebrebe edi mu achi wonima sukura atebubu yeji prime ene ade eye campaign di moto di mu achi e wasankrogwa na no moko voter region mo hwe kwan ya mo fa so ko voter region nipa etete wo ayi da fia makbosa agbaja no mani age. Is this why you voted for the NDC?
Right.
Mo say yemfa improvement mani pa tete na brabo mu mabunu dudu egugana ina jumanya no. NDC has not sat down to get solutions to say sika kora yeko wasting with tribunals no yemfa nche ebia works and housing yemfa nche ebia employment ministry yemfa create some one factory MPPA say mistakes or one me I always say we MPP ni e de kon bibi bo so ko sika me yenyina ti hai we be man here the sikadie to so here the massam to so there is no place I'll go and defend you
right
because those cases we all anyway innocent but now into why the corruption case are born near the court process no me dey say yen fa the due process no so who so one clear ho but some me be gina say we be say me dey there about there forget it
right mama with the corruption asem na kind na ka barely 20 minutes na for the jumadi na sia mama mra Agyapong eso na me misa na say the arrest abano the yokonum see the numa hodo aban for the former government no is a form of fighting corruption in the country. We all know how corruption is also hurting and I say edu o mine nya e say ye GBA to say ya enkanya no kwan so ano
meaning how also be to me fight corruption whereby corruption related matters e court nyina within a space of 1 month obia
or can government
abandada no susu say
ya some be my appointment o
yes nipa we say abo mine kro no ntino say bi ota frache nkan mpo de yemfa ni nyina mra no na ye ni na
go through process
na say process ne say de oye no body bi ani man ka nya no man nko
ba ko ne wo for the daily guide obokrata na wo de asem bia ba I think say the chronicles also kai and it is within the same limit no I can also AG admit lacking key evidence in 49.1 million adubu trial. The daily guide there on the bell say adubu trial AG admits absence of key evidence we no nyina ka ho bi but adubu ahensem yakeka gu no so ni sika yeso awia e wo mam na nya sika ketwa
you see any ni America sa ban ba na sa ban no so ba be corruption na say corruption related matters e wo court nyina no bo ni nyina atugu a corruption be na ba be
okay
what you say yen niema yene NDC amemu we see a mubu no sebi utafrache I think say afena omo 2 years no ya asunti no
very well
Ghana for assessment a omo de madan no afena mba be experience pa
okay
and I think say sebi NDC aban we ade ba ko so onhwe ni yeni say de na ntwe dua anka no to no
sir
anka conference
right
bit me ba say bia Ghana for more 20 years bit me say bia more 50 years but we den ya da ba ko
there is this man yes
aba
vice president officer on no chief justice I was saying chief of staff Segbefia
yeah
we're making this
very respected man yes na say ma okay na me hwe ni we say na okan ade a wo say NDC media sha say so be reason to mean sem na okan
okay
because sebi politics na ye nyina ye o mining kan kro mining punto ni nyina ye me say de me nu edi kan kan ye no e be den ama me say the corruption related issues be to MPP ni bi so na say enye ne fa ahodie e na ye tietia so
right
ana say bia the constitutional right e na age free ni nsem e na wo say me ko gina okobo na chidom na mum e say ya chill say bla be ya se bia no nti me ba be gina wonom aba be boyoyo amawa be ne ne oda da o
very well
ene de me nye bi da
very well
na mum say 48 hours a oman no mra ahye say yemfa nchew ekwan a oman no mra akire say yemfa so ekwan a say de nante so no yamfo nante sa akwan so na etietia ofa ahodie so de a ene de me asan bepini ye modawuro na maduru ho say mba be ya mama
na no kwa oka say okoka ne sen
yeah ne de
no oko dede keke na okoka
na say dede asa de bi ye mom jai eni sa ban bai won chi ye kwa wachi more than 10 de obechi bia so ye dede ene man di jai ni pa
okay
senya sa fa ahodie na opeso ogifu ze ye wura mahama aban na obu no oya kanipa kasa ahye yem dodo
right
enye ne ena ye constitutional ruling no ya sha since 1992
okay
say aban bi be ba na nipa be kasa even president Ronald Stam ono kwa na obi enu so ye be papa wa so gura no still ne nipa nya e kasa enti ne o kasa ne abechew o ka bibi yes wan ka ne ye ne abetamo wo wa Rainbow Star ne aba be fa ne de ukọ ne ehunu akakra o firi won obusuafo ba ne ayi ne de ukọ ano e ya too much
okay
enye soja aban ne yebu so fi ze bia soja aban na di NDC bae enti sam aniema no da so NDC mu a yesre no me se asumdua a yete ho no ye mu bi ye mfa so a ye nya organa so eni asumdue
right
enti ye be pa na chew asre se ahunu ano o mane mrafo sanse Ghana de ye minim ni se wo ye den ya ye obeye biara watwa abro so e term or two
right
wa ban be free so na on kai hunu se de mini kan kan no se nantwie ni dua anka ne to de a enka conference.
It seems that the communicators of the NPP, my member for Johnson, is as I say, my di mamu a mubebu ya ase Ghana for bufu ye ewo ho a dodo no aye mo amomanto abom atete om free party ni mo eye nti yesterday de ye koso a opon ka ho asem ase Ghana for ye din ewo ho na nka ne ye kan no a kebehunu mpanifo bi e kasa ewo mo party ni mu to send a word of caution to aban no either than say yeah children crofo say you fight corruption you accept the fight of corruption ewo man they say you chiri bi say you go fight corruption na GSK where then say ye hu dede
okay me that say I think 2 days ago I think Enrichi and Andrana vice president Ebeka Safa tribunals
right
I think it was a step in the right direction but some mimiti hey MPP mo asem dey me can free akomamo me can based on affiliations
right
obia odo party ni bia anybody your party ni gina no now your leader or political party after the 31st of January no the leader of MPP is Dr. Bamiyan
right
and your party chairman no
okay
regardless of how much you love Dr. Bamiyan so much with that MPP Dr. Bamiyan is not Dr. Bamiyan
right
omedi party na nim say obedi anim di akoshi jama na say edi achi edi akwasan patra adwuma
okay
odi anim say odi party na nim di akowene den akowene power
right
elections enti me ameti here and July 20th. The na me hwehwe from Sabio ye flag bearer until today and they say sa hoɔden na wanya de kasa tribunal ho no and get to abawie on the 31st na no after say ordinary speech as Thanksgiving speech at least a month chaos me the party no I think say we very firm, very strict to arrest every form of disturbances in the party, to bring serenity in the party. Na party no want enya kono na nipa bia it is seen say omodi chaos ever party no. Now Ashanti region is in tatters. Are you a free here nam ha? Dr. Nana Boadu nam ha. Nkaza Boadu nam ha. Chema untimi nam ha. Yakwaya na say by why is this happening in the stronghold of the party no? Yakwa about to also lose almost 450,000 with that region. Ni ya she aba yakoto aba. Na national the directive aba. Ababeka say we have an odd bantima kwabre. All these places ya no ade achinya chema untumi say. Mimi wo tumi say regional chairman. Etino me kwa inaugurate where does the power of the neck holds? You miss out to me say or press or party chairman. O miss out so my directive. Now regional chairman be averted that directive now. The end of say yes, you suspended Nanan Cancer Board. See a pen pa you very firm, see a stricter. We should also suspend to me because you want to me here. It is more grievous than the Nana in Cancer Board wedding. I know what I'm saying.
West and West. God means on Ashen Kutupa.
When Ashen Kutupa, you will be suspended. And na sabi o chama butemu ne national executive na wo ho no omani abre pass the discipline ba the first person that should be suspended chama to me nipa just say are you a free mu matam party na bom wa Ashanti region sabi o omonye party no omomma party ni nya hoto no. These are some of the things the party na kan ho amumu a and this will bring up structures and institutions because even in the parliament house I always sit and tell you that so near parliament na MP before 87 is on kwa and this can still go and still be able to form one forum. So they don't need us.
That's right.
We can go to the parliament and make all the noise. So in this situation, the own party, what other political party in Ghana for say, see a strong cohesion within the party, which you have a very direct leadership. Say your party continue the anymore or you're very strict or crack a weapon. Yes, I want to be the casa, just a brand and casa. The sub your party owns a CIA and this forces science. Nani pabia a ball party uniform. No, now Masama could do some mama forms and mom's on Monquay. Basic party is strict to the point that we will bring a directive say. So your regional chairman, constituency chairman, position now now lose 15% of vote to be on your beer. You should not have the right to contest any election again. Because political party has said about the power. And he said the two missions are that's the one to me mobilize dumb and my political party now. Where lies your moral justification to contest for any other elections again? This is where I stand. But be a general say party did true Dr. Bomi and Fanny Nancy form. And that's the one the true leader of MPP. I'm just strict and crackership. I mean, who say there is no partiality in any way. They are not said a person to regional any national banner. Focus on to send a motor now. Muhumba Mobo say
very well. Very well. My memory also now here fighting corruption. Come on, ED and they say, Osha, a casa. Any the caliber of person now or casa no share the communicators or part anymore. I say they are still within the shocks, and I say money every or more internal elections. Say who Chen say Olivia Banana put to a bind to the toes.
Minya, me that's it. I think say political party, she share any idea, and baby a party in gymnasium here. Come here say elections no it take much attention than say ye be tackle aban no ama netimi agina ne nanso yi na one thing is say my own party NPP now no NPP problems no e too much na sebiota frache ye wo fia ono yere no makra no panyini wo eno ye penimfo a omudi da party na no omudi party ni kan no I think say or say omuhwe omudwumedie yi oma hoɔden no ɛwɔ fam ɛna no a chairman Buti issue that letter no say was suspending na council board manage yi esan say na ye nua yi kan say nka or the chairman wontumi kan ho anka wi adwuma ni nyina So the chairman won't to me can one because I watched him and won't to me video be na wako baby and only party ma kasa. Any senior or kasa. I think the chairman won't to me and we fino yana jenze party no. Ashanti region any dia.
Yeah, right.
Into without or no obi any to me be
so obi ant me national and be control no.
Me fa kwanya we say so. Na masre delegator omukwa akoto saa abani nyina national abani nyina. Se wodo MPP na MPP here. Who leader beto abama.
Yes.
Okay.
So do MPP. Na said you are more discerning. Say enye me wo fashion we enye we na me ne wo ha. Na e party ni nkoso. E betimi di akọ elections ni etimi anya tumi. Na sa intimidations NDC for the ma ye nyina no. Etro betwa dia. Mesre say yenhwe kandinia ye kwakoto abama na obetimi agina se bema. Obetimi agina se papa obetimi agina se panyini e wo party ni ama niema bi a e koso wo party ni ma ama yen party ni ho akono ene obi e free ni mu aye bibia ma MPP kura na owiwi but at first so obi ya suma na se kodi dwumadi ma party na so obi wura na on care about the wo no be wu no dan dwumadi ni so konkodi no se sa tumi ni be sa ba party ni bi ma e be depend leadership a e be kwa koyum so ma me da MPP ano MPP now assistance we lack leadership. MPP assistant be MPP ni we lack leadership. Ye party no ye ho akono no akwachi e wo se ba ni mu na se be ni mu a e be gina nipa ni mu nyamfo nipa nyansafo a wo mbetimi e de nhihye papa atoto ahihye party no ama party no asaba back to be a ye nyina ye hu se MPP sha se free it is a misrese e bre so se leadership mo kwa akoto aba mu hu the kind of leaders are mu be enye leader or pay to me kese wo party ni na emum ba bi ono wo no so obi wo no so ra ohunu se ono kura aso sen won we hia star leader no ye pe leader o ye more discerning ye pe leader at least ni mo du na ni mo nyam a o kasa obi a wo party ni bia be hu se ye panyina kasa sa na o se me ye no akra meka no
ohia mpanifo a pre no a mpanifo no I will not even let you say maybe a obo we di na obo we but you know mpanifo a omo pre the national chairman in terms of the John Tumiaka John Bodunumaka John Bodunum omo afoko unity boache Agyapong no nyina unity this mpanifo be se nan abo muden no what are their track records or party no mu asusu say omo bi oba bedie no ye obi a mo susu so
mpanifo bebre omo yi omuti no me nka baako because I don't want to make any reference to baako na ko say ono na but looking at Honorable Agyapong, very eloquent, excellent, brilliant. Bibiawo, we show be to say Paul Afoko, John Boadu. Mami en gongo feti bon ko so bia ma me DNPP anymore. Right. With Ashanti region Temawun to me. Maybe the Ashanti region akwakodu. We don't need Temawun to me as a party chairman. Okay. Onon kwa de meboni din. We don't need him as a party chairman.
We
don't need him as a party chairman. Pennyfo bebre owa, the munyamfo bebre a umbetimi na wo pe party penyina babedi, wo pe party national chairman babedi. National chairman ma directive no as a regional chairman no obuso. Yenkoto abama no national chairman.
All right.
Na party na yoria.
Very well.
We say from now to say you better regional and national banner you know. I have my personal take on every personal or vice obey that position. And anywhere, and just a time.
Okay.
Yes, say a day facts at form. MPP about to now yakoso all these years. Regional chairman bia walusu seat bia edema bia time edema walusu no. Under no circumstance should any delegate and agent that was all pay.
Now I can't regional World Bank cry the ori national.
And nobody should vote for that person. I'm starting with chairman to me in my first place because you didn't quite about to say NDC enya Ashanti region no e do to see about onu nya on stronghold that's why people we no put no up say me to about man so national chairman ye man seat 43 seats 44 seats na NDC kwa only 3 seats out of the 47 e one and the NDC kwa 8 seats in Ashanti region.
Okay.
NDC to me winning up to 730,000 plus
concept party here dey be year.
Mumisa Chairman to say in the Ashanti region. What is the major achievement as a regional chairman?
Right.
You me say even Ashanti region today, MPP party office or Ashanti region wa hifa. but everybody knows chama untumi fie wa Ashanti region.
Okay.
Obiara nim ha chama untumi esabio the DHT Ghana ha nyina from 2016 to 2024. Mumita say between MPP and chama untumi one anya no yonko so mfaso.
All right.
Monko ha abronje constituency. Mo man 10 seats e wo ho.
Naka say.
E no kura ba ko pe. Na say nipa we putu no ho up because so the Dr. Bomiachi. Na Dr. Bomiachi so. These are people I would wish said Dr. Bomiachi message right and say me pe wasem pa. Come and become part of my communication team. But to take up a party position, you don't qualify.
All right.
Which means people.
I will say my influence say Ote Shadrach for your and so and Agyapong or me na buy boy intellectual discussion and we emphasize that for my production team now. But before that, my wish birthdays I would do a ho and for Emma na Sabatel we are fair Edin Awuda and now say happy birthday to Sabatel. Wishing you a day filled with joy, laughter, and countless reasons to smile. May this new year of your life bring you good health, God's abundant grace, wisdom, and greater opportunities. May every dream you hold dear comes to fruition. And may you continue to be a blessing to everyone around you. Have a true, wonderful celebration and an amazing year ahead. Happy birthday to Sabatel. We are friendly. Yeah, we show production team we show a happy glorious birthday. Nyankopon kan ho na de obebi ano enye ye emfa emma wo. Another glorious birthday come your fro Mrs. Ann Owusu Bempa aka Odene ho wa 1. Now say happy birthday to Mrs. Ann Owusu Bempa aka Odene ho wa 1, manager at Multi Credit Savings and Loans, Kantamanto branch Accra. May your day be blessed. From DCOP Owusu Bempa, Eastern Regional Police Commander, happy special birthday to you. And so at the hour, the Emma production team now for Konya we so I celebrate our share birthdays. I would at the Amma Sanson honorable Carlos Ahemkra also and Udi our dano and the only penphobia to say in the hour than first than before my production team from MCL. Robert Finn or Sanson and Justice Afo Hills Ahin Ominai Omu Afomu dear focus na from dear led by Brocos in Ensign Elicam so na from dear producer no amo mimidin at the Kwame Abu Kudan Kwamobitian from Air Komoto, your host with the most and your moderator. If we send on some boy, you can send on Chrome our pounds Emmanuel Adriano. You already see now for today's agenda na and so it me at so a war net to television. Yanko Poya watch na a message out the dialogue show so.